Hey guys, FrugalBC here, and today I'm going to teach you how I saved $3,000 on my taxes through tax loss harvesting. What's up? Welcome back to FrugalBC, the show that shows you how to save money so you can invest more and gain some financial independence. Today I want to talk to you about how tax loss harvesting works. This year I just did my taxes. It always takes me a little while to gather all the things and get going. Once you start investing, is that your taxes get a little more complicated, but not too bad. Usually just means you got to pay for an extra form, which is kind of a bummer. But I think I'd rather do that than pay someone else to do it. So one of the things that happened this year is my income was reduced by $3,000 this year. How did I do that? Well, I did that from tax loss harvesting. So what the heck is tax loss harvesting? Well, basically, what you're doing is you're selling one of your assets at a loss, and what you're doing is buying a similar asset, but you still have the loss on the books. So that loss gets calculated at the end of the year. Now there are ways to manually do it. I use the platform Wealthfront. There's a link down below if you want to get started with Wealthfront. It's just an algorithmic based investment account. It just basically keeps a balanced portfolio. It's mostly like different index funds, so it's basically just index fund investing. And if you sign up through the link, you will get some more assets managed for free, and so will I. Otherwise, completely the same price. Otherwise, everything is the same as if you just went to it by yourself. So what's cool about Wealthfront is they do the tax loss harvesting for you, which is really neat. So you don't have to think about it; they just do it. They send you a report at the end of the year, or you can just go on and find it. That's usually what I do. You take that report, plug the numbers into your taxes, and this year, because I think it had to do a lot with the big downturn, but I saved $3,000 that I was able to take off my income as a loss, just from tax loss harvesting on my investments. When I started, because I go through e-file and it tells you how much you owe and actually are going to get as a refund or you're going to owe. And I was actually in the category of owing a little bit this year until I took the tax loss harvesting, and then suddenly I was getting money instead of turning it in. So that's awesome. So there's not much more to talk about with that. I'm not going to talk about how to do it because I don't do it manually myself, but I recommend one of these platforms like Betterment or Wealthfront. I use Wealthfront. If you have a financial manager, they can probably help you with it too. But that's tax loss harvesting and how it works. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Otherwise, I will see you next time.